Alrighty, Inner Abyss, you have sent another Ko-Fi request, and we're continuing on with jackzebra. Above and Beyond. It's good you chose jackzebra because I wanted to listen to this album. So you're just sending me a request to something I wanted my ears to be put onto. Again, when it comes to something like jackzebra, I don't really likely won't listen to it on my own time because I know eventually maybe someone will send it my way. I don't know if there's like a like a statute of limitations on that. 2 years after, I just listened to it on my own. I don't know. But first time I listened to King of Kings, I was quite mixed on that. Again, good, definitely a handful of good songs on there, but relatively lengthy. This one's around that same length. But I returned a lot to those songs I liked and ended up liking those more. To the extent that I think if I listened to that whole album in full, I could maybe come around to some of those other songs. Listening to Hunched Jack only almost 2 months ago, I liked it. And the songs that that are up there for me are up there for me. So, yeah, he's got a great mood with these songs, and although sometimes I can find the flow to be a bit odd and hard to like really attach myself onto, sometimes re-listens can do that, can provide what I'm looking for. Indoor, it already is just magnificent. Okay, let's get into it. One to start off, hella emo. Holy crap, that's beautiful. I'm all there for that one. Okay, vocals are hidden on that one as well. Good start. Now we got a music video. Watch out! You're gonna crash! That one's got just a very instantaneous groove to that one. Holy shit, man. I was fucking vibing with that one heavy. We're starting this album off real freaking strong. Once again, though, this is a 35-track album, or 34 specifically. So, I don't know what to think. But, man, even after that King of Kings reaction, I have a hankering for jackzebra. This song did not take the route that I thought it was going to. It's a pretty bright feeling track. Like, it feels a little bit like dated. Like, it kind of gives me a vibe of like the 2000s. I like it. I don't like as much as the first two songs, but I still like it.
Try.
Okay, still like this one. Not as strong as the first two. Kind of not focusing on the voice, like it's not shouting out like those first two tracks, but the beat is excellent. The beat definitely stands out. Hardcore fucking bass on that thing. All right, that might be my least favorite song, but the beat is still like so supreme. So I'm really happy about that. If that continues on consistently, right, it means that even if I'm not as engaged as I'd want to be for this album, I will always be brought an interesting fucking beat.
Got it, man.
You get nothing. You lose.
What's that from? You get nothing, you lose. Oh, that's from... I might be wrong, but I think it's from Willy Wonka, the 70s one, right? Maybe. Let me Google it. Yeah, look at me. That film degree is just coming mighty handy right now. I really like that one too. Holy shit, that beat's phenomenal. I'm gonna have a lot of fun re-listening to this. It just seems like the re-listens are better than the reaction. I'm sorry, guys. It's just the truth. Once it sits in, it starts to really fucking kick for me. You are gonna sample You Lose with our boys Blade, Thai Boy, and Echo 2K. They're all on that song, right? Maybe it's just Blade and Echo 2K. I'm trying to recall right now. But you make the beat your own too with those hi-hats in there, and then you're really working on the vocals there. Dude, what the fuck's going on? This is a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. I think with King of Kings too, like not knowing the sound and then getting in there for a lengthy amount of time, it's not as like easygoing as it is to just jump in now. You know what I mean? Okay, moving with a little bit of this emo vibe on that one. Almost great. Almost great to me. Almost went over that edge. Okay.
This is a Ben Scoring exclusive.
Okay, I'm unsure on how much, if this is kind of in between that good and great sort of area. I feel like the vocals were working initially, then it sort of wasn't working as much later in, but the beat was always, again, like so far, consistent. Okay, not bad. I don't think the beats is interesting on this one. It starts off very, very strong. It just doesn't continue on with that momentum as much as I would have liked.
You ever feel like nothing good was ever gonna happen to you?
Okay, that one didn't really interest me much at all. That's like one that I would say is kind of like the first dud on here. But not too bad for how far we are into this project.
This is a loser, everyone.
I think this one I'm not fully convinced about either, but that beat's quite nice. That beat is relatively lulling, so I'm on the fence about that one.
收回你想要尽力度的，不只是我说的，是剧透很贵。都在让警察来抓，我怕过分，你说到处分，来吧，都在让警察来抓，我放了放就语音上的惩罚。请你不要放过我，请你不要放过我，请你不要放过我，请你不要放过我，请你不要放过我，请你不要放过我，请你不要放过我，请你不要放过我，请你不要放过我。
This second third of this project is starting off not very strong. I don't know. This song is not bad. I'm just not really engaging with it. It's kind of boring me a little bit. That end out, that sort of melancholic end out was quite nice, though. Okay, I don't know. Such a long album, I know it's going to take different directions and stuff, but it's just pretty consistent, not working as amazing right now. We're getting into some of the weirder stuff now that doesn't immediately click. I like this one more than the past few tracks, though. But I don't know what's going to happen on re-listens. Gosh. I honestly, I will say, maybe with Hunched Jack, there was a few songs maybe that I felt this way about, but it was definitely a much more condensed project, and I don't know, at least on the re-listens, the whole journey was very immersive, once I got past that first listen. So, okay. Okay, we're continuing on with this really weird ass shit, but this one is like just clocking in a little bit over a minute long. And the beat is really, really cool. You know, that's one thing too, is even if the beat doesn't fully engage me on these songs, I will still sit there and think like, this doesn't feel standard, I suppose. I still feel like it's being quite creative and quite original. And that definitely does play a factor in my intrigue when re-listening.
Yes.
这找的时候，我想他是把的手记录心上，我会听话，我也听话，我也听话，我只会听的话，你的话很重要，我这辈子都不可能忘，我能说的护身符，思想的盔甲很坚固，到底线我守得住，活到80也不会糊涂，我这辈子就不可能认输，不会认输，不会认输，不会认输，我走的路怎么可能输？世界很安静，我根本不会停，没有翅膀，我曾脑袋一起换我是一心一意的把事情做好，我很节律的步伐，我的像一只鸟，我的像一只鸟，脚抬的小鸟，把车吃掉，脚抬的小鸟，把床都吃掉。这的时候，我想他是我他就说的话在心上，我也听话，我也听话，我也听话，我只会听你的话，你的话很重要，我这辈子都不可能，文字是我的护身符，自小的盔甲很坚固，到底线我守得住。我的把事又会糊涂，我这辈子就不可能认输，不会认输，不会认输，不会认输，不会认输，我走我的路怎么可能输？怎么可能输？怎么可能输？怎么可能输
Oh my gosh. Is this going to turn out like King of Kings, not like Hunched Jack? Again, this is just that first listen, but some of these songs are just... I don't really know how to feel. Like, it's just... I don't particularly think that this song is bad. I just don't think it's interesting as much, right? B was cool. It kind of was like doing a jackzebra vibe mixed with Edward Skeletrix there a little bit, right? Like a held-back industrial. Okay... We're like almost halfway through this though, and that's fucking crazy. I am slightly starting to get fatigue now. Like, if this had like 5 or 6 more songs left, it wouldn't be too bad, but knowing that there's fucking, 18 more songs left. 青春，压力会在万年夺走我的生命，压力会在万年夺走我的生命，压力会在万年夺走我的生命，压力会在万年夺走我的生命，压力在走，压力在往我的精神，压力会在万年夺走我的生命，压力会在万年夺走 I'm not really feeling this one either. Man, this is not looking so good. Why did this start? This is just like King of Kings. I think I wrote it in, my thumbnail, right? Was it the second third of it is where I was sort of having problems with it? But again, my returns did kind of assist. What did I write? Yeah, first third good, second third bad, third good. It's kind of starting to feel like it's the same sort of deal. I wonder if there's some intentional, like it's intentional. A little bit better than those other songs in the second third there. He kind of goes a little crazy there with the vocals, which
Kashi Crunchy Bars and Layered Fruit Bars are proudly made in Canada with real, simple ingredients.
You're not broken.
I'm a little broken.
Oh, and by the way, nice to finally meet you.
This one works better on the vocals, I'd say, so it kind of stands out with that. Still, I don't know, I'm kind of losing it. I'm probably gonna have to take a break too. I never do that, but I think it'd make this video better if I did. We're going to this music video though.
So this is realistic.
Man, what's going on? It started off so strong, and now these songs are so fucking weird. I like the beat on this one. It's a low-key beat. It's like a Minecraft fucking beat, to be honest. So that intrigues me. That intrigues me.
Oh, and by the way, nice to finally meet you.
the vibe of this song. That's a very wonderful beat. Traps are working over this like really just minimalist sort of piano. Very nice. Very nice.
The way? Nice to finally meet you.
I've told you before. I don't remember.
Okay, I'm glad I took a break there, but good start. I don't know if it's because I took a break or not, but, you know, we got a very light, moody track there, and so I feel like whenever he's going for that sound, I'm pretty much sold, so hell yeah. Okay, very light affair as well on there. Maybe we'll be getting more of that in the final third of this. I don't know.
别拦着我，别拦着我，别拦着我，别拦着我，我总是很上当，只是我快不考虑后果。我希望所来，没让我别来打我。年轻人就让冲动，年轻人就让冲动，年轻人就让愤怒，年轻人就让愤怒。我跟你没完，我跟你没完，我跟你没完，我跟你没完。别拦着我，别拦着我，别拦着我，别拦着我。
Okay, I'm chilling. Again, that's the third track since I've come back. That's a very chill, relaxed song as well. A little bit of a stronger beat on there, but I don't know. I'm not fully sucked into it, but I like it a lot more than some of the tracks. And that second is third. Okay, that's one of the highlights on there. That one's really working with the vocals. Still continuing on with the super laid back. It's interesting. There's like consistent sounds with like kind of all grouped together with this. Damn, I still, it's such a long fucking project. okay, I don't know. There's certainly good elements that are sticking to this one, but I don't know. Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more songs. This one gives off like a very spacey vibe, very odd, a little bit more like druggier when it comes to its sort of atmosphere, in the sense of the other melancholy songs don't really give that sort of effect. This is an odd one. I liked this one though. I think I was stuck in that mood. I wonder, like, I think this is a much slower project. There's a lot more slower tracks in this project as opposed to both the other albums I've heard, and I think that being reacted to is not like the best type of music to react to. But it is making me think that on a re-listen that it might get better if I just sit with it instead of, sitting here like wanting to be high. There's not a lot of hype tracks on this. Like, it starts off though, so I don't know.
都只是时间问题，千万不要着急。都只是时间问题，千万不要着急。都只是时间问题，千万不要着急。都只是时间问题，千万不要着急。都只是时间问题，千万不要着急。都只是时间问题，千万不要着急。都只是时间问题，千万不要着急。都只是时间问题，千万不要着急。
想戏很严重，看来不轻了。
Yeah, I don't know. This seems like a song where if I re-listen it, the vocals are really sticking with me, then it'll be up there. But for now, I'm slightly indifferent as much as I'm sort of sitting in the sound of it.
我没想过什么名利，那不像你的提醒。谢谢你的好意，谢谢你的不好意，把意思混过的还可以。不是不给你面子，说过的真耐心。最近我再看看那私人有点乱，但我什么东西都有。你能想到的东西，我就都有。还有什么话要说吗？还有什么话要说吗？还有什么话要说吗？全场鸦雀无声，从来没想过什么名利，不想你的提醒。谢谢你的好意，谢谢你的不怀好意，我的意思我过得还可以。不是不给你面子，说我过得真耐心。不信你了再看看，虽然有点乱，都什么东西都有。你能想到的东西，我全部都有。
Yo, this is like rap lullabies, dude. Like, I don't even know what's going on. So many of these songs are so slow, man. This is a nighttime rap album. If you're with your blankies.
扰，我不想你打扰，不想你的打扰，不想你的打扰，我不想你的打扰，自己能过得很好，离我远一点吧。
Man, I want to take a nap now. I love the beat on this one. I think the vocals stand out on this one. Like, I think that's the one way with some of these songs when I can't really, it's not going to stick to my brain, like, memory-wise. It's the vocals that are really going to make me go, okay, so this one, I know that this one is above the rest.
An easy matter to explain. Let's just leave it at that, she says, and closes the holy book of lies. She covers her eyes, denying to herself what she thought happened.
他们都是垃圾，我根本不会去理。我是一个自私的人，我的眼里只有自己。他们都是垃圾，我根本不会去理。我是一个自私的人，我的眼里只有自己。他们都是垃圾，我根本不会去理。我是一个自私的人，我的眼里只有自己。他们都是垃圾，我根本不会去理。我是一个自私的人，我的眼里只有自己。一个人吃饭，一个人唱歌，一个人跳舞，一个人睡觉，一个人画画，一个人跑步，一个人思考，只有一个人的世界。一个人吃饭，一个人唱歌，一个人跳舞，一个人睡觉，一个人画画，一个人跑步，一个人思考，只有我一个人的世界。一个人吃饭，一个人唱歌，一个人跳舞，一个人睡觉，一个人画画，一个人跑步，一个人思考，只有一个人的世界。他们是垃圾，我根本不会去理。我是一个自私的人，我的眼里只有自己。他们都是垃圾，我根本不会去理。我是一个自私的人，我的眼里只有自己，只有自己，只有自己，只有自己。
I feel with King of Kings, you know, there's a pretty decent range of tone on there. You know, you're really getting a mixtape of different flavors. And Hunched Jack, see, like, there is some sad stuff on there, but it seems like it is pretty much wanting to be pretty hype. This, I mean, it, oh my gosh, okay, just one more song. I did like that song, by the way. That last song was a fucking banger. Kind of got the hi-hats coming in with that one, mixing in with that sort of quiet sort of vibe, and I think the hook was a little bit more recognizable, or something that I can really chew on there. What is it? What are we going to think here about Above and Beyond by Jackzebra? This is a tough one, okay? I'm pretty sure that whatever opinion I give to you right now may not... at least it feels that way. It doesn't feel like it's going to stand. I don't know. Like a 6-ish out of 10? A 6-ish out of 10? Mostly because of a decent bit of these songs I'm just sort of not feeling much, right? There's enough that I do feel about, and some songs that I do think are quite good on here are just... they're not immediately memorable in my head. But aside that, I think production and beat-wise is always at, like A grade. You know what I mean? So I think the sound here, if I can really let these songs marinate, is going to be a positive outcome. But yeah, I don't know. I again, King of Kings, I need to re-listen to King of Kings. Okay? Because the highs on that album are still higher than any of the other albums. But at the same time, there was enough tracks in there that I wasn't particularly interested in. But I think with the re-listens, if I was to go back to it now, I would kind of remember all the songs. And I think, fond, you can grow more fond of things once they just sort of become part of your brain, right? So it's like one of those things. Do I like King of Kings more than this? I don't know. Hunched Jack, I feel, is just super tight of a project, so I don't really know. But I like that this is going for a more quieter mood for the vast majority of it. You know what I mean? So I still was given a separate experience as opposed to those two albums. Even when I have such a lengthy project being given to me here. So, yeah, I'll be back, okay? And I'll let you know what my opinion is after the re-listens. I don't know. Jackzebra is not working with me, I think, on this project. Gave it a 6 in the video. Returned to it a good few times. And no, this is not going to stack up to Hunched Jack. There's just bigger highlights, more consistent. King of Kings, I still think, has got the best songs. And the songs that maybe I don't like as much are still weird beat sounding. If you like this one more, I mean, that is really up to if you are more interested in the ambient sounding sort of rap beats going on here. I'm not. I find this album to be really, really boring. Not finding any highlights vocally, not really enough. I don't dislike the beats. I think the beats are all pretty much well made, but I don't think that makes them interesting. And I think one of the things that really affects this too is the second third of this album is where it kind of really quiets down. Is the worst. I'd say some of the quieter parts later in are not as bad, but no, I don't like this. I don't like this. I understand that people still do like this. Jackzebra is, I guess, a mixed bag for me. There's certainly stuff I can take from this album, but for the most part, it's not clicking. I don't know if later down the road it might do so, but it was, it was a journey. To get through this, re-listening to this album as many times as I did. Alright. So anything else you want to see me react to, anything at all, you better comment down below. And thank you for watching. Peace.